Hello, this is GregTech, and today we are playing another episode of GregTech New Horizons Season 2. And today, there will be blood. Anyway, what we're going to do is, basically, we're going to tackle the blood magic stuff. Yeah, and if you know about blood magic, the start of it requires us to actually bleed. So it's a fitting, the most fitting magic mode in the GregTech New Horizon. And fun fact, the developer of Blood Magic, Way of Time, is an old YouTuber who used to play a lot of GregTech in hardcore mode. I can see why. I can see the connection. Anyway, by the way, I made two Gaia Mana Spreaders. Gaia Mana Spreader. It's just that. And they are the fastest Mana Spreaders here. And Botanical Brewery, which is the brewery of Botania. And I'm gonna need 2 nether warts. I need some nether warts. 1 is 1 potato. 1 this and 1 glowstone. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, I first need to place this, yes. Then place those. And yeah, it's start to make things. And okay. Drink. Wait a second. I'm gonna look at this. Okay. Okay. It made this. And let's place those guys and incense holder, incense plates. Okay, that's quite simple. What? Oh, okay. I mess up the order, I guess. Okay. This, and this. Oh, wait. I cannot make this one because it's an instant effect. Yeah. I'm gonna make... anyway, it's not important. This one is not that important. This one is. And let's make this. Why we are making those? Because it will give us, well, basically a regeneration area. Whoops. And that's the main problem. Anyway, let's come here. I already built this guy and this guy. So let's temporarily place this guy here. Yes, we now have a blood altar. And what we're going to do is bleed. Yes, we are going to bleed. And actually, why did I place here? I have a regeneration beacon at my new base. So I can temporarily use that. And why it's training? Oh, it's moving to the network, right? Okay. Now, let's look at here. We're gonna need cutting machine with this, okay. And this. Life essence, okay. And big blood orb. Okay, you're gonna require this. So, can either pump blood or use buckets or fill cells. Okay, let's fill the cells. Wireless out of range, okay. Let's get cells. Okay, I'm gonna bleed a bit more. Okay, one blood is ready. And slowly, let's bleed. And it's gonna take a while. Luckily, I have a shit ton of health. So, by the way, you can technically bore yourself to death with the beginning of this mod. And you're gonna need a bit more. Okay, how much blood you need, my friend? Okay, now I'm gonna remove this. What? Okay. Trophies, you act strange. So, let me just took some blood. Fill some blood in my pocket dimension and... I'm sorry, the OCD people. Actually, I'm not sorry. The devs should be sorry. This is outrageous. Anyway, let's bleed where we have regeneration. Constant regeneration. We're gonna need to upgrade the altar soon, but not here. And generation also. Also, let's add this guy to the mix, and I'm gonna need a... Is it running? Or do I have to click it? No. Okay. One number. Like the monomorph suite in the lens. Okay. Operation. Instance brews. Okay. Okay. Flint and steel. Okay. Gonna require flint and steel. Let's use that. Is it running? Okay, now it's burning. Okay. Time to bleed. And I made a lot of those, and weak blood orb, which is quite easy. Now, from not yet eaten parts of the game, I have slightly not so much item left. And few of those are gated behind the, well, not Pamuk and Dios fight, but gated behind the Blood Major. So we are doing those. By the way, why did I get into Blood Magic before getting into the other stuff? Because I'm planning to build my Pamuk, Dio, stop, please. Anyway, I'm planning to get those into this space. Okay, cat emergency solved. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm planning to build some of those into other planets. For example, no, not this. Ore processing will be done in Mars or, again, this stupid issue. Okay. And probably, yeah, some of those core functions will be designated to their own planets. Maybe magic will move to another planet, for example. But for doing that, I need a more efficient teleportation method. And blood magic has one. Yeah, let's look at the getting around. Launch control is faster rockets and more controlled rockets. This guy is what I am looking for. It is a, well, semi-teleportation. Actually, there is a synergistic way of doing the same thing, but it's not that safe. It's actually relatively safe, but yeah, it can be done. Maybe I can do this, but the blood magic also has a lot of more different tools. And yeah, orange juice, two of those. Okay, yeah. And this guy. Now, everything that we need to eat here. Let's eat. After that, let's craft some stuff. Okay, first, I think stuff doesn't work. Scepter, come here. Does the recipe count? Clear glass pane, okay. Niter. Blank slate. Yeah. And okay. Clear. Let's look at this guy. Wait. Pencil ads. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we now have Divination Sigil, which shows us the bloods or, well, life points, life essence stored in our system. With blood orbs is the storage, the battery of the blood magic. And now, this guy. 1, 2, you come here. Okay. Oh, wait. Anyway, actually it works. And strange thing, it left the orbs empty. Not orbs, sorry, cells empty. That's actually nice. Quite nice. Okay, now we have those two. And let's scan those guys. And this guy allows us to craft, well, it's another crafting method. Well, let's see what we can make with it. Actually, a lot of transmutations, but some of them are, yeah, large bloodstone brick. That is required. And okay, I can duplicate glass. Okay, simple catalyst. Yeah, greater catalyst. Okay. And yeah, we're gonna use this guy a bit. By the way, I'm learning the mod with you guys. So let's dig more. I'm probably going to need to make those guys. So 8. Okay. Okay, I place this guy here, and I will place blood runes here. And place some of those guys like this as stair, and those guys again as stair. This will be a temporary place. Later we will find a place for our, well, not temporary, permanent blood altar. And meanwhile, we will just use this area for our shenanigans. And let me just craft some of those, because apparently they are good for after blood donation. So, time to bleed. Okay, now what we are going to do is pick this chisel, get the vanilla, not vanilla, but you get it, it's still vanilla, and bleed a bit more. How much blood do you require? 5,000. Okay, I'm gonna bleed. And requirements for quest 3 altar is done. So let's upgrade our altar tier 3. Voila! And it's tier 3. Now I can make... Okay. Do I have any cake? No. That I can make. Easily. I think I had a cake. Is it eaten? No. Oh, I can't get it. Anyway. Time to bake some bloody cakes. Bloody is the keyword. And apparently cake is not a lie. And I'm too full to eat the cake. So let's find someone, something, and get hungry. Like this. And then eat our cake. Basically. Yeah. And yep, we're getting... Wait a second. Is it infinite? A bit. Cool, 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 cool. Cool. So we eat this guy. Now only cake left is this guy. We will do later. Okay, since I am planning on something interesting that requires me to progress a bit further to the blood magic, I decide to make a temporary blood magic area here. Then focus on blood magic a bit more. When we have the tier 4 orb, yeah. Now we're gonna make the tier 3 orb, which will require, well, 30 blood. And our capacity is not fit for that, so I'm gonna need a bit of orange dye. Uh, is it? Okay, let's get some orange dye. And make some orange. And by the way, I am spamming those guys. Because they literally have no other use. Yeah. Literally have no other use than this. Those. And I did some stuff. First, Magician Blood Orb. Second, this guy. And those guys that took a lot of infusion. And Glass Sacrificial Dagger, which is actually an amazing upgrade. It is an really, really amazing upgrade. Let's see. If I use Glass Dagger here with one click, I have this much blood. By the way, making this was a pain. Okay, I have enough blood in my system for the rituals. Where did I... What was the item's name? Ah, weak activation crystal. And where did I put it? Where did I put my weak activation crystal? Oh, did I? Ah, okay, it's here. Okay, now what we are going to do is do some ritual of bindings. I have those guys here. I'm gonna make some ritual. Tools. Okay. Master one, and I will bring ritual of binding. Okay. And click that. Okay. Okay, ritual of binding is ready. And what we're going to do is first disable my magnets. Oops, glider is on. And what? Wait, what? How much blood do you need? Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Why it doesn't do that? Okay, I have 100,000 LP. I should be able to do this, but sorry. What's going on? Okay. And I guess it got destroyed by the fire. Yay! Oh, no, 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 no. No. Oh, good, 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 good. Let's scan this guy. And make the others. Okay, we now made every blood magic tool there, and we have a trophy. And yep, bound blade. Now, what we're going to do is kill things with it. Probably the normal monsters, but yeah, let's kill some squids. That works too. Okay, now I'm going to hunt some monsters and get some shards. Okay, I get half a stack of things and let's get this. Also, one of them dropped this. Apparently this and turn into this. Yeah. Anyway, let's place this guy temporarily here and those guys here, and you will be are not needed. So yeah, every quest. Okay, this is done. Those quest lines are ready, and apparently we can make a set. But I don't want to. Spell table. Interesting. But our next path is going to be those guys. And yeah, I have to craft a lot. Because I need to make a lot of void metal. But I think this episode is where it should be end. Yeah. By the way, let's look for. It's going to look like this. So yes, scrafty, and have a bloody day.